Oh hi, it's there, and we're working on one of these videos once again. Again, we're talking about the glorious Apple Vision Pro. In the context, I've seen one in real life. I have not been able to put it on yet, even though it's been a few weeks, 2 months probably, since since I actually did that journey over to the St. John's Town Center in Jacksonville from where I am to go to the Apple Store there, which is no Apple Store in Northeast Florida, which is very quickly becoming Jacksonville, Florida. Just the entirety of that chunk of Florida, kind of like how the entirety of South Florida is kind of just Miami. But anyway, that's a discussion for another time, if ever. And I went to the Apple Store. I may have been able to get a test if I didn't mess up what my sister wanted to do. I thought my sister was going to go park somewhere and come back and then we could see it together. No, she went go shopping and I didn't realize that because St. Joe's Town Center is essentially an open air mall. If you don't know what town center is, and so I had precious little time in the Apple Store. It was my first time ever going to that Apple Store or an Apple Store in general. And I talked with the guys there. They're all really nice. They're all really nice. I don't know what I was expecting from Apple employees, but they weren't pushy. They didn't try to sell me on anything. They were just happy to just be there and help me figure out exactly what this is for you all. And my opinions have changed since the last video in this series, not counting the ones with the Legos, of course. And the Apple Vision Pro I think it is worth it if you precisely want the Apple Vision Pro instead of a Pimax headset, a Pimax Crystal, or Quest 3, or beyond, or Big Screen Beyond. If for whatever reason you think you need Apple Vision Pro instead of those other products, maybe it's because you just want a simple you put on your head and just simply connects to all your devices because you are an Apple tree, you are an Apple fan, you have all the Apple things, and you just seamlessly you can seamlessly experience them in Apple Vision Pro. That'd be my guess, but honestly, for anyone else, you'd be better off with any of the other three headsets I mentioned. Um, the Beyond is lighter and has the same picture quality, or has around the same picture quality. Pimax has better picture. The Pimax Crystal and now the Pimax Super have better vision quality, or around the same, depending exactly what the Apple Vision Pro is. Especially the Pimax Super with its normal OLED, even though the Apple Vision Pro uses micro OLED or QD OLED. And I mean, I'm gonna have to take a drink of water because I am clicking. When I click, I'm probably dehydrated. But yeah, no, like it was a nice trip with my sister, our last adventure for a while. And one of the things I wanted to do was see the Apple Vision Pro, which it wasn't much bigger than my S20 than my S20 22 23 Ultra. So the Apple Vision Pro is around the same size as a giant smartphone, as a phablet. Which is insanity given how big the Pimaxes are, and they have the same vision quality, but also kind of expected because the Beyond has around the same vision quality, but it's also way smaller and way lighter. The thing is, it's also not a standalone, but again, Apple Vision Pro doesn't have a standalone battery. The battery's hanging off it. It cheats. Probably more like 800 grams, more in line with the Pimax. Still lighter though, because the Pimax is, of course, 1,000 grams, 1 kilogram per se. But the main idea for this video is not just talking about me seeing it for the first time, because that's pretty much it. And also the reason why you need, an appointment or walk-ins are slow is because the Apple Vision Pro has this feature where it auto senses your eyes, auto senses your face shape, and adjusts accordingly. You don't just, for the Quest 2, for example, grab the lens and put it where you want it, or the Quest 3 and Rift where you have a dial that you move to get your IPD in place. No, the Apple Vision Pro is automatic. And of course, that's not that strange. The Beyond is also automatic. But yeah. But anyway, so why we're here today is because why did I get a Sony a new TV and no, get her, and a new get at her, and a new and a new Alienware laptop over a Apple Vision Pro. Oh, I'm reading all my settings correct. There we go. So why did I get a $1,000 TV just about, and a $4,000 laptop just about with its little Thunderbolt dock instead of an Apple Vision Pro? Which again, curiously, you can't see. Oh, now you can. Oh, thank goodness. Instead of a $30,000 to $4,000 Apple Vision Pro. Why? Because in theory, the Apple Vision Pro replaces both of these. In theory, if you are an average MacBook user, you do not need a MacBook Pro. Then Apple Vision Pro will work a lot better for you than not having Apple Vision Pro. No, than having just a MacBook Pro. But I need my teraflops or whatever, because I do YouTube. I need to render stuff. You can't render stuff on the Apple Vision Pro. There's no app for that. At least not yet, which is half the battle. You need a Mac to get everything on Apple Vision Pro you can. And it won't work with, I couldn't get a cheaper gaming PC for, again, around 3,000 or 2,000 or 1,000. And then the Apple Vision Pro, because the Apple Vision Pro does not work with PCs. If I got Apple Vision Pro, I wouldn't be able to. If I get the Apple Vision Pro on a Mac, I wouldn't be able to use the library of Windows for all of the things all the time, all the games, all of the thing. Seriously, like if you don't understand, like seriously, like I cannot stretch how big the Windows library is. Because almost everything, let's even say 70% of everything, dating back to the very first Microsoft products, work on Windows. It's PC products, of course, work on Windows, whereas Macs, they die in a generation or so. Like, they need to be updated, they need to do all these things, whereas they just work on Windows. Or at least you can get to work on Windows if they don't just work. Things are updated on Windows in perpetuity. It's insanity, but it's so good. Like, it has such a big library. Mac just doesn't have a big library. If Mac does what you need it to do, that's fine. It's just 1% of Windows. It may be more powerful in a laptop, although I doubt it. It doesn't have any fans. How can it be more powerful? And there's nothing to test it with, really. I mean, yes, you can render 8K videos and whatnot, but you can do that on PC too. But anyway, and also another reason why we're here today is because I might end up getting Apple Vision Pro anyway. Not only because I did think about it. My grandpa even said on his own, I probably should have got that why didn't I get a Mac? Why didn't I look at the Mac at least? And it's just the Windows library is just superior. Yes, I've been having nonstop Windows issues with my setup. As you can see, that display is off, that TV's off, or these two displays are off because, well, even though there's enough ports on my dock over here, it doesn't. It's too complex for it. Windows doesn't like it. So I just have been dealing with. I'm just leaving those off. If it was a Mac, it would be working fine. If they were also Apple Studio displays and an Apple TV, that's not real TVs. That's weird. Anyway, also you can see my Quest 3 in the bottom right, and again, I have a Quest 3 right on the Apple Vision Pro 4. I have a Quest 3 and a Sony Bravia TV, which the Sony Bravia TV is just insanity too. I I try to convince myself I don't need a Sony, and then I go walk in Best Buy and look at all of the TVs, and they just are not Sonys. And I'm doing not Sonys, the non hyphenated the non hyphenated Sonys, the ones that are cheaper, the ones you can buy for $200 or so, 200, 300, 400, $500, under $1,000. They're just not. I mean, they're still better than an 8K LG. I could have got an 8K LG for the money I put into this TV, which is 4K OLED, normal OLED, and I could, but it just isn't. It just isn't as good. It just isn't as good, and it just doesn't have a good picture. Doesn't have as good picture in my eyes. I'm spoiled with Sony. I have this is my fourth Sony TV. This is the fourth Sony TV we have in this house right now, and my third, and likely not the last. And I have two other ones in my room too because they just work. They work forever, at least for a long time, and when they break, you can fix them. I just love Sony TVs, especially Bravias, and I couldn't see me going anywhere else. I couldn't even see me going to Apple Vision Pro. Like Apple Vision Pro, I doubt looks as good as the Sony Bravia TV. I doubt it looks. I doubt it's mini OLED or micro OLED or whatever. It's QD OLED or whatever. Looks as good as my OLED. My OLED looks like a window most some of the time. It heavily depends on the program. Essentially, it highly depends on the bitrate. If it's a native program, if it's native resolution, it's running great at 120 hertz or 60 or even 60 hertz. It looks fantastic. It looks like a window. You cannot perceive it as anything but real. People say that about Apple Vision Pro, but also these people probably haven't experienced the Sony Bravia TV before. So, can you trust them? Actually, I gotta bring up the last window for today. But no, like, again, like, the Apple Vision Pro is worth it. I say that, like, people coming off videos about how the Apple Vision Pro, like, how they haven't used Apple Vision Pro in for a million years. And for as many years as a million. But, like, check this out with your eyes. As I bring it over, as I check for information. Oh no, it's public. It's the public page. Who cares? I just want to show my. Yeah. You know who you're talking. I should have done that. You know who you're talking to. But I mean, this is a bad one. 4 days remaining, and forgive that image. That's not good. But essentially, I like this one the best. I like this one the best. This one shows the absurdity. This guy went out and went to an Apple store, got an Apple Vision Pro, bought it back home, and he's probably not going to get 2.5 grand for it. In fact, if the bidders know what they're doing, they might make out like a bandit and get it for under 2,000. Albeit this is the base Apple Vision Pro, it is, as you can barely tell, it is discounted by 1,000. Right now, if it's sold right this second, which that's not quite going to happen, but if it's sold right this second, it would be discounted by $2,000. Whereas, yeah, as you can see, just finding some random result with the Quest 3, the Quest 3 is selling for, what does the Quest 3 actually sell? Well, let's be fair. What does the Quest 3 actually sell for? Let's see how much the Quest 3 has. Um, let's see how much the Quest 3 does appreciate on eBay. Oh, look at that. It hasn't. Oh, let's see about the Quest Pro. Oh, it hasn't. Oh no, what will we ever do? Yeah, I don't know what. Oh, this is by Newegg too. This is not by some random guy who went down to New York or whatever to his local Apple store and bought a headset. Two? Oh no. This is just normal retail because it's normal retail. Let's keep looking. This guy has it discounted by $10. Sure. This guy, oh, that's actually a pretty good price. This guy has it discounted by 100. No bids. 2 days. Yeah, someone snag that. If you're getting a Quest 3, snag that up. Jeez. If it's in good condition, like, is it in good condition? Like, that's actually not too bad. like if you buy eBay stuff, like, yeah, that's not too bad. It's $100 off. But you'll see, and also remember the Quest 3 is much older. Much older is relative, but is a few months older than the let's just type in the Quest. Then the Quest 2 is $20 under retail under the new retail value. Cool. So Quest 2 is holding its value pretty well. I uh, I don't know if that's the base. Is that the base? Hold on. Please hold. What are your storage sizes? Oh, why do you gotta play games with me, Netta? Okay, it's optional, but phone isn't optional. Oh, jeez. Okay, so okay. Okay, so 256 is the upgrade model. So someone's selling the upgrade model for the price of the lower model. Is that used? No, that's new. Oh, interesting. The magic of eBay. The magic of eBay. Oh, that's the battery. Good luck doing that. That's about Quest 2 battery. Maybe their Quest 2 batteries are easier to replace. Okay, so Quest 2 is sucking the value. The Quest 3 kind of has to, but not to the extent of a Apple Vision Pro. And then let's be fair. Although there's tons of 1 terabyte versions of Apple Vision Pro on the market, and those are $4,000. Okay, that you see that guy think. I mean, people are watching it, but why? Why would anyone buy the bottom tier model for the price of a 1 terabyte on eBay right now? Like, why would anyone do that? Actually, I don't know. I don't know how to do I don't know how you do the. I don't know how you do the sold. Oh, that's gonna go for under 2,000. Someone's gonna snag that, and that's a 1 terabyte. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's actually really good. If it's legit, of course. Solo one dual band. That's not a guarantee. I found next day shipping. I don't, and then that's the facial interface. Oh no! Wait, which by the way, I'm pretty sure you can get facial and then a facial interface. That's not the hard part. Or the dual band. You always got another one of those. Like Apple's pretty good about selling you stuff to selling you accessories. Yeah, I would say if you want a Apple Vision Pro, go on eBay and get one for under $3,000. That's 1 TB. My I have to favor that. I have to favor that. That's a must favorite. Hey, that's insanity. Hey, that's the mid range for under 3,000, and actually embedded on. So I don't think they're going to go higher than that. They need to go 3,600 or so. It's not be worth bidding on. Not be worth just going to not going to App Store or Apple website to get. Oh no. Oh no. Lightly used, minor scratch. The heck is your volume, but it's going for a good price. Wait, it will go down. It seems to be singing like a rock. The Apple Vision Pro. So if you want one, just wait out. Just wait out and buy one secondhand buy one off eBay for under $1,000. I would say. Then it will be absolutely worth it. To me. Especially people get working for Steam, which people are working on. People are working on working for Steam. Especially if people can get working for Steam. That's not too bad. And working with Steam controllers, of course, or working with controllers. If it works on Steam, it can work for controllers. But yeah, no, like, oh man. But yeah, another thing that should be mentioned in this video. Another reason why I can't jump on the Apple Vision Pro. Um, Not only because I made a choice to buy an Alienware laptop and a TV instead of the Apple Vision Pro, but also, that's not gonna help me. That's gonna help me. This page is the thing now, but also I want to go to I want to go Topic Universe around in the year or two that's been opened, and it's opening next year in 2025. Going there will cost or a trip will be around $1,000 or so. So yeah, I mean, essentially, why would I buy an Apple Vision Pro that I don't need when I could go on the trip, when I can get a laptop that I do need, when I get a TV that has been a big boon. I didn't quite need it, but it's been really, really helpful because I've been able to record 4K content with it. I can record and edit 4K content with it very easily. It looks really, really pretty. I've been making content with it nonstop, so I like that and the laptop I needed. Apple Vision Pro. Looking at other people's videos, not many people are making that much content with Apple Vision Pro. And if most people aren't, why would I be able to make more content with Apple Vision Pro? Just saying. I mean, yeah, just saying. I mean, that's just a headset battery stand. It could be a little bit less nebulous though. Jeez, that's how it sucks. Box only? Yeah, that's not happening, friend. Uh, so there's not many Apple Vision Pros right now. There's not many Apple Vision Pros right now, but still. Another thing, another. Uh, oh, by the way, another thing that I'm looking into, getting with this kind of money, or getting some Apple Vision Pro, is even on the low end. Is even on the low end, I could. Apologies. Please hold. But even on the low end, I could just get AR glasses. Oh, we'll link more content with it. I could use it as normal glasses, even, which is content in itself. Come on, let me click on it. Jeez. But I can even get these and use them as just normal glasses too, because you can get inserts for them, or not inserts, but a little clip-on pair of glasses that go right there, and you can wear these as just normal glasses and have a display in front of you at all times. You can't do that with Apple Vision Pro. And just walk around with these, and just walk around with these plugged into your phone and just being an extra screen. Um, and these are significantly cheaper. New from Amazon. We have the same pages from Amazon. I literally want to deal with that right now in this video. But yeah. But yeah, like, there just isn't. Well, there just isn't much reason for me to get an Apple Vision Pro, unfortunately. Like, it could continue sinking, and I would say it'd have to be around $100 for me just pick it up at a whim. I just spend $100 a month just from my savings in my just my savings, or just from the monthly budget just to buy an Apple Vision Pro if it were around $100, if it dropped that much. Can it? Can any Apple product drop that much? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I yeah, like, yeah, it will have to be below $400, lower, cheaper than AR glasses off Amazon that will do what I need AR that do what I would want AR to be in my life easily. Like, like, the reason why I don't use the Quest 3 in public is because it's honestly just fiddly. It's fiddly. It's fiddly. It burns up in the sun. You have to be really careful with it. It just isn't. It just isn't very well designed for going to a place, putting it on for 30 minutes as you wait for your doctor's appointment. And you arrive 20 minutes early, as you should, or earlier, and you can do your and then you can do whatever you do whatever you need to do with your headset. Then you put it back into it. Then you take it off and get going again. That the Air glasses are that today right now. The Quest 3 is not that. The Apple Vision Pro is not that. because there's just less stuff for you to do. They could just use a laptop at that point, and I could just bring my main laptop. Now, it's really light for its ginormous size and carrying a 4090 between its legs, or whatever, because it's like the thing. I love this laptop so much. I love this laptop so much. I'm glad that we were able to get it, even though it was a really pain to get because of reasons. Um, and I don't think Apple Vision Pro would be nearly as good. And I think I would regret getting Apple Vision Pro over this laptop, over my Alienware laptop, over my TV, over the AR glasses, over the trip to Epic Universe. I The Apple Vision Pro just isn't won't fit into my life anywhere near as nicely as those things do or will. Or do or could, I should say. Unless it was really, really heavily discounted. And then I could just buy it as a collector's item. I don't think you need the iPhone to get working. And talking to people at Apple Store, you can order one without an Apple ID or not even an Apple ID, certainly not an iPhone. By going to their store, by going into the store in person. So yeah. And of course, I don't care about the light blocker. They could have light leakage. I don't care. As long as it fits good enough, I'll be happy with it. Which, of course, you probably can. Well, before I eat my words, let's see. Let's make you bigger. Dijon. Processories. What you got for me? That's just stupid. That's just stupid. That's really stupid. Light seal. Oh my. Jeez. I was not prepared for that. Why is this that much money? Oh, there's two sizes? Really? And the bands are. At least these make sense. Okay, $99 for bands like these, they make sense. So, like I say, you shouldn't have much issue finding the parts that you need. Finding the accessories you need. You shouldn't have much issue with that. Now, like, that's fine. You can get a new battery holder for going your belt. Maybe Belkin too, not even by Apple. Are you serious? I gotta look at that again. Yeah, Belkin, Jace. Okay, sure. Um, Never an anchor or anything, but anyway. Sure. Yeah. Get measured for size. I'm afraid of that. Ah, okay. Yeah, I presume you go to to the to the Apple store. If you do get if you do get fall feedback for a cheap price, you go to the Apple store. So we may still have that around at that time, and get the correct size, or you could just get lucky. Or if you had an iPhone, you can just use that. But yeah, no, I was honestly shocked to see the Apple Vision Pro sinking like a rock. And it sucks, but like that's what you get. It sucks, but like that's what happens to products that don't have a real solid use case. Even though they could be the best product in the world, they could be the most technically perfect product in the world, which Apple Vision Pro kind of is. I don't like the Apple Vision Pro does everything it needs to do in its concept perfectly. It's a perfect product, but it has no use case. It has very limited use case compared to competitors. So that's why people are just putting it on eBay for thousands of dollars off. And probably it'll only get worse from here, I'm pretty sure. Unless there's some revival in the Apple Vision Pro community, or a vival, probably. A vival, a vival, like going, not a revival, but a vival for the first time. Um, and yeah, it's gonna keep seeing like a stone. But honestly, I could see me getting this as my very first and only Apple product. I originally wanted one of the first iPods a few years ago. Never got one because it would be too cumbersome to fit in my life anymore. Because I wanted the original spinny click wheel because I love those. They're fun to mess around with. But it just wouldn't fit my life as much as a third party MP3 player or a third party digital audio player does. As a iRiver digital audio player does, which is South Korean, by the way. That name doesn't sound South Korean, but it's South Korean. And I haven't even been using that because I've just been using cellular data, uh, with my phone, just playing YouTube videos. I've been listening to much music on the go. And when I have been, it's been YouTube music video, so I need connected to the internet, which I can't do on the IP, and certainly can't do with an iPod. And for some reason, Apple Vision Pro isn't a phone. I don't know why it's not a phone. It just isn't a phone, which is stupid. Like, why are you paying this much money for not a phone? Why doesn't it have a cellular chip in it, a cellular antenna in it? Like, really? Why not? But anyway, I make the same argument with the Quest 3 too. The Quest 3 should have a cellular antenna version. It just doesn't or work with your phone, which you need for the Quest 3. Actually, while we're discussing the needs and how is it, um, now you don't need an iPhone. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, good. Yeah, yeah. Let's see what the bot says. The bot. Scanning your place in our process. This is the winner. Yeah. I mean that's less shareable in the website that is shown by Bing. But Copilot has a good point. So yeah, it just let's just wrap things up. It just doesn't like it just doesn't fit into my life. I don't know that you. Why you're on other screens and Windows issues. Don't mind the Windows issues. They're just being or we just not have fun here. Yeah, fine, be that way. We need the Windows issues. We need the Windows issues that you see in your daily life. Well, yeah, no. Also, the Tesla dealership doesn't have a Cybertruck. It's not our little Tesla dealership is not good enough for a Cybertruck apparently. It did have some Model S's. Or I had look at them all three Model S. I didn't think I had a Model Y either. I could have gone in it. Uh, didn't have time because of the aforementioned miscommunication. But anyway, so that's my first video. Well, for one, I want to go back down to the Lego store eventually. And when I do that, I'll make an appointment for the Apple store. I'll make an appointment for the Apple store too. But it won't be till this summer or whatever. And by then, maybe the Apple Vision Pro will be at my local Best Buy, which is much closer. So, yeah, we'll see. Maybe one day, I'll even just get a Apple. Maybe I just even get an Apple Vision Pro because they're sunken like a rock to rock bottom in pricing, and I could just pick one up for $100, $200, $300 or so. I mean, unless it's 1 TB for under 1,000, then oh man, the savings, even if it's going to continue dropping. um, I could still use it as a good media player. Yeah, it does have YouTube now. Yeah, it does have YouTube now. Um, but yeah, that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this video. That's me off, welcome you all to check out stuff in your subscription most such as Space Watch Channel, of course, Space Channel watching new videos. We get your content produced, we produce, and I produce. No, it's me. We produce, and by sharing friends in this, yeah. Alright, that is video. Thanks for watching. And I guess see you in a second.